Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new videos are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications, okay? This read is going to be for Aries. Aries, I'm seeing that this cycle of this read is strongly influenced by the relationship that you have with the sun and also the planet Jupiter. Jupiter goes through an orbital cycle every 11 years. Jupiter influences the southwestern wind. Also, Jupiter has to do with the experience of good fortune, prosperity, manifestation, victory, expansion, healing, change, and growth, okay? I'm seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security from some type of injury. So maybe something happened where you got hurt or you hurt someone else, something like that, and you're trying to get security from it, okay? I'm seeing that this is being taken to a whole nother level for you to be set free with the chains card in reverse, okay? I'm also seeing in the challenge position for the cycle of this read is that you're having difficulties maybe relaxing in love, okay? Because we have the love card here. It says unconditional love, self-love, and wholeness, affection and attraction, and feelings of selflessness. I am seeing that the challenge for that is relaxing, being restful, calming, and peaceful. So you may have challenges and like I said, relaxing in love. I'm also seeing the date card. Date card is saying getting back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date, or dating online. I'm also seeing the passion card. It says insane chemistry, sparks and having fun, equal interest, or some type of burning desire. And then I'm also seeing Cupid's arrow. It says having faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, struck by love. So maybe during the cycle of this read, you were having some issues relaxing in love, maybe issues trusting someone, feeling stuck or bound to old emotions because of how you've been hurt in the past, or how someone hurt you or something like that. So I'm seeing that during the cycle of this read, like I said, that the overall read is strongly being influenced by the planet Jupiter and the southwest wind. Jupiter, so the experiences that you go through, whether they're good or bad, you could either be at a certain part of the cycle of the influence of Jupiter, because Jupiter goes through an orbital cycle every 11 years, right? So during the time of that cycle or its orbit, it can influence the experiences that you're going through, whether that be a change from something that's not so great that you were going through in a transition to something that's amazing, right? So that could be the process of it, since I'm seeing the chains card in reverse, and then also that is going, like, that things are going to the next level, okay? So the emotions and the specific messages that are associated with the overall read are for you not to feel ashamed, for you not to be afraid, for you not to feel alone, for you to be open to receive. Someone is defending you or you're defending someone else, for you not to feel incapable, so for you to be capable of healing, capable of loving with this unconditional love card. That there's a certain sensitivity that's necessary at this point in time in your life or during the cycle of the read, especially considering the injury or how you've been hurt or how someone else has been hurt, right? For you to feel thankful, for you not to be fearful, and for you not to feel helpless, okay? So I'm also seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to the perception of partnership with the northeast wind. And that has to do with being in love. Okay. Then I'm also seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to process when it comes to reading a book. So you may be reading a book in regard to being able to heal properly from the challenges that you've been facing in regard to relaxing in love. Or someone else may be reading a book. Then I'm also seeing that the soul has been teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard between the eastern and the western wind. It just depends on what your experiences that you've been going through during the cycle of this read, and how it is that you've navigated through it personally, right? So what I'm seeing is there's a lesson that's either coming from perception or process in regard to how you're feeling about things right now or during the cycle of the read. This could also have to do with something that may happen in the future, right? And it's about a crisis, like something that's outside of your control that you may feel overwhelmed by, right? And that's just what I'm seeing. Something that's outside of your control that you may feel overwhelmed by. I am seeing midlife crisis, though no one really knows when the middle of their life is, because no one knows when they're going to die. So for the most part, I'm just seeing that there will be, or there has been, some type of crisis. Like I said, the injury that you're seeking security from. And it's showing me that it's not your fault. Like whatever the crisis is, it's not your fault. It really is a inheritance of experiences. Just like the emotions of maybe you were feeling helpless, or maybe you would feel helpless if you were in crisis or afraid, or maybe you did feel like you weren't capable, you know what I mean? Or maybe you did feel alone, or maybe you did feel afraid, or maybe you did feel ashamed. Any of the negative emotions or not so great experiences, especially in regard to a crisis, I just want to let you know that it's okay. I mean, it doesn't feel okay in the moment, right? However, it is something that is outside of your control. The experiences that you're having sometimes, most of the time, are things that are outside of your control because they're a part of the experience of you being human, and also a part of your growth, your spiritual growth, right? So those experiences have been inherited by the way of your bloodline, your cosmic family, your celestial family, all of those things included, right? And that's because it takes human beings to make more human beings. And there are so many, I'm hearing, generational curses that only we can break, right? Because we are designed to overcome those challenges by the way of our bloodlines. So as human bodies are being made for spirits to inhabit and animate and give life to, we also are not made without God source energy. So that gives us the strength and the ability to be able to overcome those challenges, okay? So you will overcome this, whatever it is. Just give yourself grace and give grace to others, because even if it has happened in the past, or it will happen in the future, or it's happening now, it's not your fault. Even if you were involved with what happened, it's still not your fault, because the condition, like I said, the conditions to living are limited to what has all come before us, and no one else is designed to be able to overcome those challenges other than us. Okay, so take it easy on yourself. So if you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. The time that have been offered to me is the King of Swords, so thank you. This King of Swords energy is someone that's led by truth, injustice. Could be like, usually the King of Swords represents like someone that's in the field of like justice, or yeah. Usually. Though the King of Swords is someone that sets boundaries, recognizes rules, policies, gives like boss energy, you know. And it could be a male or a female. The gender is not specific. It really is who it's rooted from by the way of the bloodline, and it's just divine masculine energy that's pulled through and expressed within the reality through the vessel, right? So thank you. This King of Swords energy is being received as like radiance, shining, gleaming, sparkling, glowing, not intense, not naive, not ignorant, very much so aware. It's like a gift of awareness, right? And intuition. So thank you for that. The time that have been, the energy that I see you in, the energy that I see you in for the cycle of the read is the Nine of Cups. With this Nine of Cups paired with the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is showing that you are working like really hard. Like you're, well, not like exhausting yourself working hard, though. You're being like diligent and focused on building up your skills and talents and your finances, so that you can be successful, right? Or you can be continued in your success, right? Then I'm seeing that pair with the Nine of Cups. It's just showing me that you enjoy what it is that you do for work, pretty much. So then I'm seeing that you're being received in this energy as like excellent, refined, flawless, and exquisite at what it is that you're doing for work. And also not desperate, not, like I said, not overwhelmed, not frantic, not reckless in what it is that you're doing, okay? You're being well received is what I'm seeing. So in the past position during the cycle of this read, I am seeing that you were in the King of Pentacles energy. So this is showing me that you were making like a good amount of money. You were making a lot of money. You were being received as like attractive, charismatic. And this could either be you or this could always be you, right? Or it could be someone else that was in your life that this energy is centered around, right? Because we have the perception of partnership with the northeastern wind. So this could definitely be someone that you were dating, that you had an interest in, that was in the King of Pentacles energy. Someone that was making like a lot of money, very charitable, very keen and like sharp when it came to investments and things like that, and what they wanted to put their money into. And I'm just seeing you as being like charming and magnetic, alluring, charismatic, and also attractive in this King of Pentacles energy. So I mean, people like that kind of energy. That's what I'm seeing. So then you know, I'm seeing that you were in the Three of Cups, where you were like maybe hanging out with friends, spending time with friends, getting together with people, and like this is where you were stationed on like taking things to the next level is what I'm seeing. So maybe there was like a celebration. So you came into the energy of being like a boss and like making good money, and then you were celebrating is what I'm seeing. You were innovative, being received as hopeful. Okay. And that's it for the cycle of the read. Let's talk about your future, okay? So in the future, I'm seeing the 5 of Rods reversed. So this is showing me that, like, maybe where there was once conflict, it doesn't exist anymore. So it's showing me that, like, you were in a healing energy, you know? So feelings of being ashamed, feelings of feeling afraid, or like feeling alone, or, you know, fearful or helpless, those emotions that may have been associated with challenges that you were going through in the past. With that Chains card in reverse, I'm seeing that where some type of energy maybe once was working to make you feel bound to those emotions, like of being afraid, of being helpless, of being fearful or whatever, like that's coming to an end. I was about to say it doesn't exist anymore. Though what I really mean is, like, it's coming to an end. And it's not just with you specifically. It's something that's happening on like a global level when it comes to magic. Because there is a sense of magic that makes us what we are, that animates us, gives us life, character, spirit, body, you know, reality, really. Because we live these whole lives, and we have this whole like fruitful stage of life, right? And then this planet exists inside of a solar system that we're unfamiliar to, right? And then even that solar system lives inside of a galaxy that we're unfamiliar to. And that galaxy lives inside of a universe that we're unfamiliar to. And we are only familiar to the experiences that we have just specifically here on Earth, as far as we can remember while we're here. And then in addition to that, we know that there is a sense of safety being on this planet while it's in the midst of all of that mystery, right? So I am seeing that because of this 5 of Rods being in reverse, that there is like a sense of like enchantment that has maybe set you free from these conflicts that may have happened in the past, where you're being like universally recognized, and you're not the only one that's being set free from those kind of challenges, okay? So then I'm seeing that you will be in the Page of Pentacles energy. The Page of Pentacles energy is showing that there will be like some type of financial offering, hold on, where someone is coming like to give you good news about something in regard to money or business or finances. That's just what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this Page of Pentacles that's coming as like a timeless offer or announcement or something like that. Like maybe debt, like your debts being paid off or something, right? Something like that. I'm also seeing that it's naturally going to be like provided to you, whatever it is. And then I'm also seeing not corrupted, not wicked. So whatever this announcement or this new awareness is of in regard to your finances, so it's coming to you ambitiously with an intent to like get you going on the next chapter of your life when it comes to your finances, okay? Then I'm seeing that you will be in the Four of Cups energy. This Four of Cups energy is showing me like that there's going to be like a divine offer. So for the Page of Pentacles to supersede this Four of Cups energy, it's like because you get this announcement or this invitation or this information in regard to a financial venture or something like that, right? I'm seeing this Four of Cups could be something like that you'll be passionate about, where you're not questioning yourself what decision it is that you should make, right? And this is stemming from something that happened in the past in regard to the Three of Cups energy with the coming together that you had with these people. Maybe it could have been something that you talked about with these people, maybe that you work with, or your family or something like that, or your friends with the Three of Cups in the past. It could have been something that was discussed, like maybe you shared an idea with them or something like that, right? And so in the future, I'm seeing that that Four of Cups after that Page of Pentacles, it's like you're starting a new chapter in your life, and then something even more amazing is going to happen, and by the grace of God be offered to you to help assist you in reaching that success, okay? This energy is being received as like seductive, attractive. So maybe it's something with that Jupiter energy that you've attracted to yourself. And like I said, it's coming and stemming from the interactions that you had with these people when you were in the Three of Cups energy in the past. So it could have been, like I said, an idea that you shared with someone, your hopes, your dreams, your aspirations, things that you want to do and accomplish in life based on a conversation that you had with them, right? It could have even been something at church, you know? Something like that. You are no longer bound to the emotions of being afraid and fearful of achieving and accomplishing those goals with the Five of Rods in reversed. Any evil spells or curses that have been cast upon you or your bloodline have now been broken. So now you're on this path of doing something new and different, and that change and transformation by the way of the Jupiter energy is assisting you in it being able to be something that you're experiencing and that's being revealed to you, right? So with this Four of Cups, there is that divine offer that's saying this is all happening for a reason, including the things that were not so great that happened in the past, whether if it was specifically with you or with other people in your family or anyone else that's associated with your bloodline, okay? So for you to be in this Four of Cups energy, just know that on a larger scale, you have divine governance and precedence to be in this kind of energy, okay? So after this Four of Cups, I'm seeing the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is showing me that there is some type of disappointment that is either happening with other people because you are getting this Four of Cups, right? And there may be like a little bit of jealousy. I'm not projecting that that is what's going to happen. I'm just telling you what it is that I'm seeing, okay? So this could also have to do with that challenge, right? Of you having difficulty relaxing in love. So you get like this divine offer of something that you've attracted to yourself. But your challenge that you're faced with is the ability to find joy and being able to relax in the love relationships that you're having because of how you've been hurt in the past. Okay? The Nine of Swords is associated with those emotions that we were talking about earlier, right? the feelings of being incapable, the feelings of being fearful, the feelings of being helpless, the feelings of being alone and being afraid, and possibly the feelings of being ashamed, right? And for you to be able to overcome those emotions, whether if they are something that you encounter in the future and you're in this Nine of Swords energy because you're meant to like complete that cycle, right? So that it does not happen again, or so that your children or your offspring don't also inherit those kind of problems, right? So then you have this divine offer that was made to you prior to this Nine of Swords thing, where you're super emotional, right? The thing is, that's defending you. There's something, there's someone, there's an energy that's defending you. And I'm seeing that this energy is defending you by the way of love, because you are meant to experience this unconditional love. You are meant to experience this self-love and this wholeness, you know, the experience of wholeness and balance and knowing unconditional love and having and receiving unconditional love with that, you know, for you to feel open to. That requires like a lot of sensitivity and humility, right? For you to be open to receive it. This is something that is like unbelievable to you, right? So with the Nine of Swords, I'm just seeing that where you would usually be expected to be stuck in those emotions of shame and incapability and feeling helpless and feeling alone, there's an energy of defense, which is divine, that is there protecting you and helping you to remain whole, so that you know that you are healed, so that you know that you are loved, and so that you can overcome those challenges. Like I said earlier, the reason why you go through those hardships is because they are inherited familial karmic cycles by the way of your bloodline. It takes humans to make humans. And the experiences that human beings have had in the past, you know, by the way of history, that they have been flawed, right? And so the code continuously gets passed on throughout the bloodline. However, your strand of DNA was specifically made, and your body was specifically made, by the way, for your spirit to animate it. And so all humans are not made without God's source energy, which is within you, your spark of life, that you may have the ability to, and the strength to be able to overcome those challenges. And you may be able to overcome those challenges by the way of opening yourself up to what makes you sensitive, your vulnerability, and being thankful, right? So you being thankful for even the experiences of the things that are not so great will confuse the enemy in the spirit of confusion and chaos, is what I'm saying. Okay? So this is an ancient practice, right? Though it will help you overcome the ties that bind. And the reason why I say the ties that bind is because there's this little thing right here, right? And then I'm seeing the chains card. Remember in the beginning, I was seeing the chains card in reverse. So this is the cycle of this read, and what will happen in the future is really about you being set free, right? From whatever hurt may have happened in the past or in your bloodline in general. And so when it comes to this Jupiter energy, it goes through orbital cycles around our planet every 11 years. So that means that the influence, not only that it has on your life, like I said with the Five of Rods reverse, it's a universal, it's a global thing that affects all human life. And all of the cycles and spells or curses or whatever have been passed down through all the other bloodlines. Though we essentially all are connected to the Great Spirit, right? And that Great Spirit that animates all of us also gives us the ability, like I said, to overcome those challenges, okay? So, when is all of this stuff going to happen, right? So I pulled some angel cards to help you to better be able to get some direct guidance on what may be expected and how it is that you can navigate through it in a sovereign nature, no matter what's going on with your tribe or your community around you. Because you are in the midst of a world where things happen that are outside of your control, right? So you have to be centered in self, not self-centered, okay? So with that being said, when it comes to emotions of shame or fearfulness or being afraid or feeling alone or feeling helpless or feeling fearful or feeling incapable, the angels are saying that you need to reconsider how it is that you are viewing yourself in such a negative way. The Nine of Swords energy is someone that is being torn down and kind of like beat up by their own emotions, by the way of whatever it is that they've experienced that's kind of like been programmed into them. It's like a depression. Okay, I'm being completely transparent. The Nine of Swords energy is like a depression, though it's inherited. So you also have the ability to overcome that because you also inherit thankfulness and openness to new ideas and new opportunities and openness to love, right? You do have a sensitive nature. You don't always have to be like so tough and so hard and, you know? So that's what I'm seeing. You have this angel card that's saying to reconsider how hard it is that you may be on yourself. Don't trap yourself in emotions of pain and shame and incapability, right? Because you can't overcome this. With that perception and process card, by the way, of the Eastern and the Western wind, like I said earlier, you have to be the one to navigate your compass, your spiritual compass, right? And when it comes to some type of crisis, people experience crisis because the circumstances are outside of their control and it overwhelms them emotionally, right? So I'm seeing that the emotions that you may have been or will be overwhelmed by are all of those emotions. However, I'm giving you the information and the insight on how to overcome that. And it's by remaining open to your own sensitivities and being thankful for the experience because it is going to help you grow. The things that you've been praying for, the things that you've been asking God for, right? That Jupiter energy is a part of growth, transformation, manifestation, and good fortune. You deserve to experience what happens on the other end of your struggle. Okay? And that's always something good because you did the work. Okay? So I'm seeing that this will happen a year from now with this angel card. Okay? Then I'm seeing this Queen of Swords. So this Queen of Swords could be you. It could always be you. Male or female. The gender is not specific. What's really specific is the energy. So this is coming from a divine feminine source within your bloodline that you are going to be in this Queen of Swords energy. This Queen of Swords energy is the boss ass bitch. I'm going to just be very transparent. This is someone that sets boundaries and don't take no shit. Okay? Because usually as men are received as warriors, right? Especially in like a patriarchal society, there are societies where women are the warriors, right? And this one don't play around. So this could be like that energy of that person that's defending you, right? So this could be you defending yourself, being really strong and, you know, setting boundaries and not playing games with people, especially in regards to your mental health, your spiritual health, your social and your financial security, right? How you take care of yourself and your physical body. Standing up for yourself, representing and defending yourself. This could be you, the Queen of Swords. However, this could also be someone else that is not allowing the BS of the bloodline that you came from or the world, right, to tear you down and keep you in that Nine of Swords energy. This is someone that's coming to save you. And the reason why I say that it could possibly be someone else is because of this angel card saying helpful people, right? So if you're the one that's going through the Nine of Swords, and then this Queen of Swords is here, then this Queen of Swords is meant to help you become this King of Cups. Because that's as far into your future as I can see. Okay? So with this Queen of Swords is being received as like someone that's very decorated. They're being received as like kind of fancy. Also, not causing harm. Not painful, not antagonizing. Like this is someone that's not trying to pick you apart and bully you. Right? This is a helpful person. So it's either you or, like I said, someone that's coming in to defend you, okay? Then I'm seeing, as far into your future as I can see, right, is this King of Cups energy. So with this King of Cups energy could also be you, right? As people are a point of reflection of time of you. So you are the star in all of this. You are the wish, the dream come true, okay? And all of these other characters of people that you meet in your life essentially are a part of you. That goes into the Big Bang Theory. It was all one. We all are a part of the Great Spirit. And there's a little bit of you in everyone. That's why you can interact with them. Or you can see them. Or you can smell. Or you can taste. Or you can sense them, right? So as far into your future as I can see, with this King of Cups, this could either be you or it could be someone else. This King of Cups, gender not specific, male or female, is someone that is emotionally mature. And someone that can also make space and time for other people to be able to come and share their emotions, their experiences, and think with a solution-based mind rather than trying to conflict with someone because of how they are sensitive or things that they need to just vent or talk about, right? So with this King of Cups energy, like I said, you go through all of the hardships in your life not to point out and judge the other person for what it is that they did wrong, though for you to reflect and be like, how is it that I grew from that situation? So that whenever I'm hearing exactly, so that whenever it is that I'm having a conversation with someone else in the future, whether if it's my children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, or whoever, I'm able to talk about myself, my story, my and what it is that I've learned from my experience of being human this time around, right? So with this King of Cups energy, this is someone that is mentally secure, someone that is emotionally sound and knows how to communicate their emotions effectively and is very honest about those emotions that they went through with certain experiences in the past, and like I said, give space and time for others that they do love and care about to be able to express their emotions as well, okay? You are, so this must be you in this King of Cups energy, being received as like influential, prominent, powerful, someone very important, as well as ethical, conscientious, and principled. So as this Queen of Swords has been a helpful person to you you will then become the helpful person to your bloodline. So essentially, that's what you grow into. You grow into a King of Cups energy. Okay? So to you, Aries, I do send love and light and healing energy. Also, congratulations, because this is a major accomplishment to become more spiritually mature and to be prioritizing the wellness of your soul. Prioritizing the wellness of your soul can mean that you have gone through some type of crisis, right? It's just a matter of what it means to you, like to your soul, because you're the one that has to look at yourself in the mirror or sit with yourself when no one else is around and have those genuine moments with God. With everything or nothing around you, right? Just your experiences and the time that it took to make your soul. So prioritizing the wellness of your soul and knowing for sure that you have grown by the way of how it is that you think and feel about your life in general, the whole shebang. And the interactions that you've had with people is all a part of living. So I do say congratulations. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye. So I am an independent government contractor. That means that I go out and I do volunteer service work with nonprofit organizations all over the U.S. I do have a project going right now called Pathways to Purpose, so please check out my fundraiser for that right now. Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels. Bye! I want to thank you all so much for your donations, your contributions, your prayers, and your business when it comes to buying my nail sets, which are available via my Poshmark closet. That link is in the description, as well as my GoFundMe link is also in the description if you would like to make a donation, as well as a reminder for the project that I'm doing right now, which is to remind folks to go out and vote in your state. If you need the information on that, the link is in the description box. I want to thank you all so much for being faithful to me in my mission, in my vision, in my dedication to what it is that I do and I commit myself to every day when it comes to knowing my worth and my purpose, and that is to make a difference for good. It's to make a difference for good. We can always be those kind of people that just sit around and complain and talk shit about how bad the world is or how bad life is, and it really is something to stop complaining, start being grateful, and use the power that you have to make the difference that you want to see in the world. So I thank you all for being super supportive from the depth of my soul to the outermost part of what it is that you can see is going right in the world. I love you, and I will see you next time.